Does Iran have a nuclear weapons program? No, they don't. They used to have a nuclear weapons program. That is, under the Shah of Iran in the 1960s and 70s, Iran had a very ambitious civilian nuclear program, including plans to build facilities to enrich uranium and facilities to process the spent fuel from reactors so they could extract the plutonium. Uranium and plutonium are the two materials that are used for nuclear weapons. The U.S. okayed those plans after much discussion because the Shah of Iran was our ally, bought a lot of military equipment for us, hundreds of billions of dollars of equipment. And we knew the Shah, was secretly exploring the possibility of building nuclear weapons, but we didn't object as strenuously as we should have. When the Ayatollah Khomeini, took over in the revolution in 1979, he canceled all that. He shut down the nuclear programs, the civilian programs, the secret nuclear weapons research. He said it was Western technology and Iran shouldn't have any part of it. He restarted the nuclear program in the 1980s when Iraq attacked Iran and started using chemical weapons against Iran, and no one came to their aid. In fact, the United States at that time vetoed a UN Security Council resolution that would have condemned the Iraqi chemical weapons attack. He then decided, well, maybe we do need this option. When the war ended, that nuclear weapons exploration went back into the shadows, but it didn't quite end. And they started exploring it again in the 90s. But according to U.S. intelligence, the Coordinated Nuclear Weapons Program, that is a program that was looking at how to build a nuclear weapon, how they could manufacture it, that ended in 2003 and is not restarted. And what you have instead is the civilian nuclear program, where they're building built a reactor at Bushehr, the only nuclear power reactor in operation in the Middle East. And then they said they wanted to make the fuel for it. They wanted to enrich uranium. The problem, of course, is that the same machines, centrifuges, that can enrich uranium for fuel can be used to enrich uranium for weapons purposes. Same facilities, same machines, same process. You just run it a little longer. And the question is, do you trust Iran? And of course, we don't. So the effort has been to eliminate or limit that enrichment program to keep them as far away from the material they would need to build a bomb as possible. So no, they don't have a dedicated nuclear weapons program. What they have is a civilian nuclear program that could be used at some future point to make the material for a bomb. That's where we stand.